Do you want to increase traffic to your Etsy shop using the correct SEO or search engine optimization techniques? Then keep watching this video. And welcome back to my channel, the place to be if you are a serious handmade business owner. I have scaled my top 1% Etsy shop into a six-figure full-time handmade business, and I'm here to teach you how to do the same things. If you haven't already, please subscribe, like this video so that more people can be reached and people can be helped with my channel and with this video. Okay, now let's get into talking about SEO. So SEO is short for search engine optimization, and it's basically the way that the Etsy algorithm sorts search results. That's a mouthful. So to get more traffic with SEO, we need to do the following things. Number one, understand that each long tail keyword phrase, or each keyword phrase, which is separated by a comma, a pipe, or a dash, I'd recommend using a comma. You need to understand that each of those has their own conversion rate. So you're not just looking at the overall listing conversion rate, you're also looking at the individual keyword phrase conversion rate. And the reason I say to do it this way is because you will then identify the weak links in your listing. So let's say, for example, that you have a listing that's not doing very well, but it's getting traffic in through one particular keyword phrase. You don't want to go in and change everything because you know that one keyword phrase is getting you traffic for that listing. However, you want to get rid of the weak links in that listing. So you want to check your titles and your tags for keyword phrases that are not converting well for you. And what this usually means is that you are using something with too much competition, and you are a new shop, a shop that hasn't got a very good conversion rate, or a shop that just is not very highly favorable in Etsy's eyes, okay? Which is not a bad thing. That's the majority of Etsy shops, okay? So what you need to do, and by the way, guys, I do have a free masterclass, a 3-step system to skyrocket your Etsy conversion rate. It's free, it's amazing. The link for that is in the box below. But you essentially want to make sure that you are filling your listing with niche long tail keywords. Now I do have a video on my channel teaching you how to do this, so definitely after this go and watch that video. But basically for now, all you need to know, you need to understand that each keyword phrase has its own conversion rate. Think of them as like little salespeople working for you 24/7, okay? And you basically need to make sure that these salespeople are pulling their weight. You need to make sure that the long tail keyword phrases are pulling their weight, because if they're not, get them out of there and replace them with new keyword phrases. Let me know if this makes sense. Give me a yes or a thumbs up in the comment box below, and let's keep going. So tip number 2 is to use relevant keywords. Relevant keywords. I think this is where a lot of Etsy shop owners fall down. I get daily messages saying, Steph, my SEO is not working for me. And I think that this is what the problem is for the majority of people. So here it is, using relevant keyword phrases for your target market. Let's be real, right? Everyone searches differently, okay? Some people search for bath bomb, some people search for bubble bath, some people search for a bath fizzer, right? Everyone searches differently, and knowing how your target market searches for your particular item is basically all got through identifying your target market. And I'm not just talking about where they live, how old they are. I'm talking about their values. I'm talking about what they like to do in their spare time. I mean, you've got to get creepy close to your target market, guys, and this is going to help you to do this. And also through doing that, you will naturally be using longer tail keywords. So I'm just going to read an example that I have written down. So let's say, for example, that you have a gold heart locket necklace, okay? So just imagine on the screen right now there's a gold heart locket necklace, okay? Describing it as a gold heart necklace is a little bit vague, okay? Instead, try shooting for a less competitive term. Instead, try adding more words in there to make it a longer tail keyword with a higher conversion rate. So, for example, gold heart locket necklace for photos. That is a long tail keyword phrase, and that is going to ensure that you have a better conversion rate. Or even better, heart locket necklace for mum. You can see that these are still hyper relevant and still used by our target market to find what we are trying to sell. But here's the thing, I know a lot of you guys out there are an expert in your niche, okay? And you will use things like brushed heart locket necklace, brass locket necklace, hammered locket necklace. And here's the thing, people that know nothing about jewelry are not going to be using those terms to find your item. Instead, you have to think about explaining your item to a 5-year-old, okay? You have to be really, really obvious and be like, right, this is a heart gold locket necklace for photos, okay? See how that's completely different than brushed heart necklace. Avoid using technical terms that you know what they are and other people in your niche will know what they are, but your customers will not know what they are. So I hope that makes sense. Give me a yes in the comment box below. Let me know that this is making sense so far.
I'm interrupting my own video to ask you a question. So you're watching this because you want more Etsy sales, right? And did you know that conversion rate is absolutely the key if you want to do that on Etsy and beyond? You want to build a thriving business, an amazing brand, all on Etsy. If you want to do that, then you need to grab this free masterclass. It's insanely valuable. It's happening today. Secure your free spot using the link in the description box below. And I can't wait to see you on the inside. Now, let's get back to the video.
So tip number 3 is to copy your listing and keyword it differently. So we've now found some really good long tail niche keywords, but you're probably sat there thinking, I had so many tag ideas, Steph, I just didn't know which one to use. If you're having that dilemma and you're looking at the gold heart necklace, and I'll put it back up on the screen now, and you're thinking, damn, I have a lot of tags that I could be using, then guess what, guys? You can absolutely copy your listing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times and keyword the same listing, the same images, the same description, and you can keyword them differently. So what I tend to do is I will, before I even start my keyword research, I will look at an item and I'll say, what can this be used for, right? It can be used for Valentine's Day, Mother's Day, Father's Day, birthday gifts, friend gifts, long distance relationship gifts. You see what I'm doing? I'm putting on different hats for the same listing. And then basically you go through and you keyword for that individual listing with the theme in mind that you have created. So let's say, for example, our gold heart locket necklace, you want to use it for Valentine's Day. Okay, so you go and you research heart necklaces for Valentine's Day jewelry, whatever it is. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. You can absolutely copy your listing more than one time. And actually through doing this is you will eventually see a pattern, and you'll be able to see, especially if you're selling the same kind of thing over and over and over again, you'll start to see a pattern through your listing stats as to what keyword phrases are working well for you, which will cut down your keyword research time every single time, okay? So that's the thing. You need to make sure that you are copying your listing. If you're thinking, I could use a lot of different keywords, and have a theme for each one of those copied listings. Okay, so now we have worked out how to drive traffic to our Etsy shop using SEO, or search engine optimization, with the Etsy algorithm in mind. Now, here's the thing. If your listing does not convert, driving traffic to that listing, then you're in a bit of trouble, okay? You're getting all this traffic in, but your listing is not converting. That's why I have created my 3-step system to skyrocket your Etsy conversion rate free masterclass. Link for that is in the box below. Go and grab that. If you are a serious handmade business owner on Etsy, you need to watch that masterclass, okay? Steph has told you, go watch that masterclass. And if you want to learn more about Etsy marketing, then definitely go and check out these 2 videos here. And guys, if you want to join a supportive Facebook group for other handmade business owners like you, let's be honest, entrepreneurship can be a lonely journey, then go join that in the description box below. But for now, guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, and I shall catch you in the next video. Bye, everyone.